good, YouTube? Quinn Wade coming out with that instant basketball analysis playground on YouTube, exclusively on there forever. And we're going to talk about how the Boston Celtics came all the way back to beat the Miami Heat 119 to 114. The Heat was at home. They 14-7 now. 21-20 is their record. Their home record was 14-7, by the way. The Celtics 25-15 is their new record after winning this one with 10 games above 500. 13-8 on the road. Miami won that first quarter 36-25. Celtics won the second quarter 29-28. 29-29 in the third. 36-21 in the fourth. And we needed it. As a Celtics fan, we needed them to go off on the fourth, but it was mainly Anthony Simons, who had double figures in points by the end of the fourth, was huge for us when it came to making shots and making baskets. And he was setting guys up too. But let's talk about the Celtics first a little bit more. Sam Hauser, 29 minutes, 17 points, 6 of 11 from the field, 3 of 8 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He's put out there just to hit the wide open shots. If he gets open or he finds a way to get some separation, he's a good player in that type of situation. And he also had 1 steal, 2 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul. He was also a +1 and plus-minus. Kata, 20 minutes, 9 points, 4 of 5 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 9 rebounds. That was the most on the team. That's what he's out there to do, finish around that basket, protect the paint, and grab those boards. 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 block, 2 offensive rebounds. He did almost foul out of this game, but he didn't. He had a -1 and +2. Derek White played 36 minutes. He had 8 points. He went 1 of 7 from the field, 0 of 3 from the three-point line. He also went 6 of 6 from the free throw line. He just really couldn't make the shots that he was able to create for himself, even if they was open. He did have 5 assists and 2 turnovers. He also had 2 blocks, 2 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and a +12 and plus-minus. Jaylen Brown, 30 minutes, 27 points. He was 9 of 24 from the field, 2 of 7 from 3, and 7 of 7 from the free throw line. His shooting was just high volume. He took a lot of shots. He tried to find ways to create for his teammates too. Didn't work as well in this one, but he needed to be aggressive. He needed to put pressure on the defense to make decisions. And that's all you can try to do when you're in the situation that he's in this year. 7 rebounds, 5 turnovers, 2 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, a -10 and plus-minus. Peyton Pritchard, 24 minutes, 2 points, 1 of 4 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 3 rebounds, 8 assists. The 8 assists ended up being the most on the team. So if he didn't take a lot of shots, he didn't make a lot of them either, but at least he was able to find people that did. 1 steal, 1 block, 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a -20 and plus-minus. Luka Garza, 28 minutes. He had 11 points. He helped a lot because he was able to hit a wide open 3 and finished around the basket real well. 4 of 8 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 steal. 3 offensive rebounds, 4 personal fouls, and a +5 and plus-minus. Everybody in the starting lineup got a rebound or more. Everybody off the bench had a rebound or more. Anthony Simons, 34 minutes, 39 points, 13 of 28 from the field, 7 of 16 from 3, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. He was the guy that got us through. Him and Jaylen Brown and Sam Hauser really brought it, and they needed to do it as much as they could to fight the lead that was built on by the Heat. And they could have quit, they could have gave up in this one, but they went all the way to the end of it and was able to finish out on top. 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 turnovers, and a steal. 0 personal fouls and a +18 and plus-minus. Baylor Shireman, 5 minutes, 3 rebounds, no turnovers, 1 offensive rebound, 0 personal fouls, and a 0 and plus-minus. Jordan Wash, 20 minutes, 4 points, 2 of 2 from the field, 8 rebounds. The 8 rebounds ended up being the most off the bench. 1 assist, no turnovers, 1 block, 4 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and a +1 and plus-minus. And then Gonzalez, 14 minutes, 2 points, 1 of 2 from the field, 4 rebounds, 0 turnovers, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 19 and plus minus. And then you look at that Miami Heat team. Um, they did a lot of things right, but they couldn't do it throughout the entire game. It sucks that they ended up collapsing. The Heat fans going to feel, but it happens, and they just couldn't keep it together. They just couldn't defend as well. They just couldn't continue scoring the way that they did, especially in that first quarter. And Andrew Wiggins for the Miami Heat played 35 minutes. He had 16 points. He was 5 of 10 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. He had 8 boards. That ended up being the most on the team. He also had 4 assists and a turnover, 3 personal fouls, a plus 3 and plus minus. He knocked down his threes. He was able to create some shots off the dribble. He was able to get to the free throw line. He was able to make some decent decisions, and he helped real well off the board, so a good game from him. Bam, 33 minutes, 22 points. He went 8 of 19 from the field, and 3 of 7 from 3, and 3 of 4 from the free throw line. He didn't rebound as great because he was doing other things, and he was at other spots on the court. But he did have 5 assists and a turnover. He can be that way where you think he's trying to score and then you don't pay attention to everybody else around you, and then he finds somebody open for a good look, or he just makes sure that he's passing it early when it's needed. 1 turnover, 3 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, and a plus 13 and plus minus. Norman Powell, 32 minutes, 26 points. The 26 points was the most on the team. When it comes to scoring, he also took 15 shots, and he went 10 to 15. He had to work for his baskets, but he's good enough to make them. That's why people are giving him all-star buzz. 1 of 3 from the three-point line, 5 of 5 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, no turnovers, 1 steal, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 11 and plus minus. Tyler Hero, 31 minutes, 22 points, 9 of 15 from the field, 4 of 7 from 3. He can score that basketball. He can shoot it. It doesn't take too many dribbles. It doesn't take him much to be able to get 20 or more, and he showed that tonight, and he did it throughout his career. 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 3 steals, 1 block, 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, and a minus 11 and plus minus. And the only starter to not get in the double figures in points was Pelly Larson. He scored, had a nice dunk in this one, but in that 30 minutes, he only gave you 7. He went 2 of 6 from the field and 0 of 3 from the three-point line. He went 3 of 4 from the free throw line. He did have 3 rebounds, 2 assists, no turnovers. He also had 1 personal foul and was a plus 1 and plus minus. Fontecchio, 17 minutes, 3 points, 0 of 3 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 0 turnovers, 2 offensive rebounds, 0 personal fouls, and a plus 0 and plus minus. Nikola Jovic, 15 minutes, 3 points, 1 of 6 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3, 1 of 4 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a minus 19 and plus minus. He missed a ton of shots. So did Fontecchio, so did Khalil Ware. He hit a 3 in the corner, and then he missed the rest of them. And he also went 1 of 5 from the field. He did have 3 points because he made that 3, but he did that in 9 minutes. The best thing he did was get 5 boards. He also had a turnover, no personal fouls, and it was a minus 8 and plus minus. 3 of his rebounds was offensive. Drew Smith, 12 minutes, 0 of 4 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 turnover, and 2 steals. He also had 2 personal fouls, 1 offensive rebound, was a minus 9 and plus minus. And then Yakachonis, 27 minutes, 12 points. That was the most points off the bench. He also went 3 of 4 from the field, and they all was threes. But he also went 3 of 4 from the free throw line. He had 8 assists. That led the team in this game. He also had 5 rebounds, and he also had 3 turnovers. He almost fouled out, and he only played 27 minutes. That's crazy, but it can happen, and it happened for him. 1 offensive rebounds and a minus 6 and plus minus. 91 field goals, 45%. 87 field goals, 45% for the Heat. And the Celtics both had the same amount when it comes to percentages of their field goals. 39 three-pointers, 33%. 42 three-pointers, 36%. 25 free throws, 96% for the Celtics. And then 27 free throws for the Heat, 78%. I mean, it was a close game, so the free throws actually matter, and they usually do every game. But the Celtics had to score some way, and they didn't shoot the ball that great from 3. The Heat was about average, so that kept them in the game. But the 51 rebounds helped the Celtics because the Heat only had 40. 22 assists for the Celtics, 25 for the Heat, 10 turnovers for the Heat, 13 for the Celtics, 7 steals for the Heat, 5 for the Celtics, 2 blocks for the Heat, 5 for the Celtics, 12 offensive rebounds for the Heat, 18 for the Celtics, 28 defensive rebounds for the Heat, 33 for the Celtics, and 20 personal fouls for the Heat, 22 for the Celtics. Um, Celtics had to work hard for this one. It didn't come easy, and it was a hard challenge. You had to stay with it. You had to stay going. Had to stay confident. Had to stay trusting your teammates, and they was able to get themselves out of a hole, and they was able to find a way to get to the top of the hole and get out of it. Then they had to find a way to survive. And after they got done surviving, they realized they had everything they needed right where they at. And after that, the Heat realized they took everything from them because they was too busy doing other stuff. And since they wasn't doing what got them everything they had before, they ended up losing a lot of it. So they had to find a way to get it in the next game. And the Celtics can carry this over into the next game and hopefully get another win, which the Heat is going to be looking for like they tried to get tonight, but they didn't get it. So I'm happy about it. I'm a Celtics fan, so I ain't tripping. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell to get that analysis when it first come out. And other than that, y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today, hopefully with more analysis.